G'day, my name is DK from DK Plays. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, no matter where you are in the world. We are starting a Let's Play world. You're about to head into a time-lapse of everything that's happened so far. It's a bit grindy, so I thought I'll slip through all of this, do a time-lapse, and then as things progress and we get more automation and get more interesting things, then we'll slow down and do it on screen. So to start off with, I made this just a man-made forest. Okay, so the netherite and the torch. The netherite came from a ruined portal, and I just block it out so that I can have the trees in a row. It makes it easier to harvest them. We've, in that building right there in front of us, we have 11 villagers. The top building up there and the one behind it over there, that's a barn or a stable. That's a little house. Haven't bothered tearing those down yet. There's nobody in those. We have some crops growing along the front here, and we have some sugarcane growing along here. We have some sheep and some cows down there, and we have some bamboo over here. I went out looking for a desert. I went that way looking for a desert. Didn't find one. Did find a jungle. So I got some bamboo, got some melons, got some cocoa beans, some jungle saplings, some jungle wood. Found this fella, brought him home. So these are all the things that came from the buildings that I've torn down. This is the food, these crops that I've been manually harvesting. Miscellaneous stuff. And I guess it's about time that we go into a time lapse and you can see the progress that I made. And as I said, as things slow down or as we get rid of the grindy stuff, I'll start spending a lot more time on camera, chatting through things as we build. But at the start of the game, it's very, very grindy. So I'm going to do it in the form of a time lapse. So enjoy that, and I'll see you on the other end. Welcome back after that time lapse. Done a bit of mining, built just a step down to the diamond level, which I've been informed is level 6, but I spent 2.5 hours down there and only got 4 diamonds. I actually got 6, but 2 burnt in lava, and I didn't realise until after I plugged the holes that I didn't actually pick them up. But our cactus farm, I've rearranged it because they were falling onto the cactus next to it and they were destroying themselves, so I've spread it out a bit more. Our sugarcane farm is going along good at the moment. Our bamboo farm has grown a little bit. We've got melons and pumpkins starting to grow. Got some lichen growing up there. We're developing a bit of a chest monster here. So we have 64 copper in there, and I've got another. No, that's the food one. That one must be this one. Yeah. So these are all the goodies I got from going down into the mine. Those in there. So we have random bits and pieces in here. We have paper and a lot of books and some lecterns ready to go, and this is the harvest from the first harvest of that, including, or not including, getting out the rest of it, filling out the rest of it, should I say. This is our food, which we're starting to gather momentum now as well. This is random blocks again from tearing down the houses and down in the mines. We've still got our wood. We've still got quite a few bits and pieces down in the mines. I've got to go back down. I need to go back down and find some more diamonds, but for now, I think what I'm going to do, the chest monster. I'm going to make myself a diamond pickaxe, and I'm thinking of heading into the nether, see if I can find a fortress. What do I need? See if I can find myself a fortress and get some blaze rods and some ender pearls. That would be really good, so I need to get over there and light that thing, so probably need one of those. One of those. Make myself a flint and steel. I don't even have a shield. So I think I should get one of those. Shield. I probably have already made a shield. It's probably in here in one of these boxes somewhere. Now if I'm going to the nether, I'm going to need some non-nethery blocks. I'm going to need some... I'm going to need... What am I going to need? I'm going to need that gold helmet to start with. And I'm going to need some torches. Let's pull this up. Take half of those. Should be enough. Some sticks. 16 sets of torches. That gives me loads of torches. I'm going to put that gold sword away. I don't need it right now. On. Take that there. I don't need to take that with me. 6. Water. I probably don't need the axe in there at the moment either. Oh, let's grab up with the axe. Oh, let's put it in there. I don't have a bow. I've only got 2 arrows. Look, what I'm going into the nether for is to find quartz to start with. Then I can come back and I can make a chicken farm. If I do that, then I can get feathers and I can start making bows and stuff. Then I'm going to start building the building for the the villagers over there. Gonna start make a building maybe somewhere around here. I wouldn't mind doing it in the swamp because the villagers from the swamp are actually quite good looking. So their dress style, their dress sense is quite nice. So I might do a village breeder over there somewhere, and maybe start the high rise up here somewhere. But for now. Well, g'day and welcome back. Okay, so a couple of things have changed. I've built a village breeder over here in the swamp, but there's a problem with it. I have to actually get up and nudge the two villagers in order to let them to drop the baby. I think they may be standing one fence post too high. I'm going to have to change that. I've been into the nether and found our portal on the other side is right beside a fortress, which is fantastic. I have a blaze spawner covered in glowstone, so that's not producing blaze at the moment. It's just covered, and that halts them from spawning. I've been back down to the mine, spent another couple hours down in the mine, moved 5 up to level 7, and straight away found 11 diamonds, and then a little bit later on found another 10. So I have geared a little bit, although it doesn't look like it. I've also spent probably 2 hours in that building there, that one, with villagers. I had to get rid of 2 villagers from in there because they were idiots, or whatever they are, green coats. And the rest I've turned into librarians and farmers. So I've got a farmer now for each of these. Also, they are now trading the pumpkin and melons, which are over there behind the sugarcane. The sugarcane, I've pretty much done all my sugarcane. So I've got a diamond sword and another diamond pickaxe. The diamond sword's waiting for that to go onto it, and that's waiting for that to go onto it. I just need levels. That's all. That's the only reason I'm waiting. I've put some of the torch around just to light up the area. A lot of mobs coming in at night. Our bamboo farm is doing quite well, and our melon and pumpkin farm is doing quite well. Now, a couple of issues that I've had when I went into the nether to start with. You may have noticed that when we went into that time lapse, the last time lapse, that it cut directly into the middle of the fortress. Unfortunately, I forgot to press record when I went to go in, and didn't realise until I was already in there. So, didn't have any footage for that. But let me show you what I do have down here with these villagers. So I think I might have to move that. You can only barely see it. That fence post down one and let them drop down a little bit further. But everything else is working fine. They're sleeping in their beds. They're getting back. Up into there. So what I have to do is I have to come over here, and then I have to nudge them till they separate like that, and then any babies just drop straight down, and then they get swooped along underground here to a holding position. And at the moment I've got 2 grown-up Fletchers down there. So I just wanted to make this look like a bit of a subway exit or entrance, and haven't decorated or anything, just starting it out. So I've got right here, I've got this guy who I've been trading sticks. So I've just been cutting down the bamboo and turning it into sticks and coming down here and trading with him. And the same with this guy down here. That's where I got all the arrows and all the things. Now they won't reset their trades because they don't have access to their beds, believe it or not. So I've got to move them out of here. But I've got some splash potion of weakness and 1 golden apple. I've got 14 apples here, and I've got another 4 upstairs. I've just got to get the gold now to be able to turn them into golden apples, and then I can start making a nobbling station so a zombie can eat their faces. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Please join me again real soon for the next one. Should be about 2 or 3 days, I hope. This so far has taken me nearly 20 hours to record to this point. Now, some of that was doing a lot of grindy stuff, going and finding the desert for the sand and the cactus, going and finding the jungle for the bamboo, breaking all the buildings down, doing everything to get to this point has taken about 20 hours. So I don't want to bore you with all that grindy work. But things should start to speed up a little bit now because we can start getting into actually building buildings. So I'm going to hit the hay, and I hope you'll join me again real soon. Bye now.